What were we talking about before
Okay,
this?
so
Yeah, carry on, Julian.
let me explain you guys the Hydra dynamic and how they do things. Okay, because this is gonna help us like who to look after, who to like see somebody, like who to follow, like all that stuff, right? Plus, I'll tell you in a moment as to what I found just now too. So the way that they do things is every single day there's a few people that tend to lead and plan and organize things for the rest of the gang. Now everyone is pretty independent in Hydra. They do all their own stuff. For example, Arnie and Ace tend to race all the time and do their own thing like that. Ash tends to just do her own cooks, hang out with people, and do business stuff. Everyone's got their own little shtick, right? Um, so the ones in charge of pretty much daily operations tend to be, of course, Flippy and Miguel, which is obvious. But then the three main people, or two main people, and I guess extra, Bogo, Susie, and Amika. Um, Mostly Bogo and Susie, from what I've seen. So I went to the NEW to check as to who all has access to Miguel's company, and only those five names have access. I checked Ash, Mario, Raul, Mike, Wadham, Vincent, Carl, which is Arnie. I checked Raul, the
Access
other
to
Raul,
what?
sorry. The motor company, the mechanic shop.
What is it called?
It's called, let me see.
Gotta flip a couple pages on the documents.
Yeah, it's a picture. It's Miguel's Muffler and Tire. That's what it's called. I got pictures
Wait,
of all the
what
NW
about
profiles
what
too.
about hold up. What about
Yeah, share what you found, Marty.
wait, no, yeah, Miggy, Muffler, and Tire, right?
Yeah.
It has Emeka, Lily, Susie, Flippy, and Miguel. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
Susie
Bogo as
and
well.
Susie, who's Bogo?
Alexander Soskovich.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So Lily and Susie are on this list, and they are confirmed cooks. Okay.
Mhm.
Is Emeka also a cook
So
or
at the
Bogo?
time during like the table era, they all used to do tables, but yeah, it was mostly the girls that tend to pump the tables. It was always like Ash, Susie, and Mika, and Lily, and everybody used to always spam tables. Now, I imagine over time they've developed their skills, and it's pretty obvious that they're probably in that cooking business. Yeah,
Okay, so when
Mika
I
was always involved too.
wait, it's
Not as
Amika.
intensely though.
Okay, when I looked up this
Need some
business and the
smoke, so now
location,
you're
it was
talking
at the
as,
Zero Gas by the airport.
Okay,
Have you been to that building? Have you seen
I
that
don't
before?
think I have. No.
It's literally just a random locked building with no store open, no store closed
Right.
sign, just the doors, and it's locked.
Well, here's the interesting part too: is we always used to have the storage in the pit. We had the storage under the staircase in the pit on the at the the airport pit, and when we used to be in Little Seoul, we used to have it like upstairs on the first floor. You guys probably have seen it before, the big safe. Um, but now that there's no more pit on either places, I don't know where they moved their main storage. Right now, I don't imagine that the goddamn sensitive stuff like the keys and various things are going to be in the fucking main storage, which this is why I think that they probably stuffed that stuff in a business like Mickey Motors or whatever, right? um, I want to try and find their main storage too, because it's interesting to me. So the way that they used to do things regarding the meth pillows is we used to have like a ton of cars parked at the back of the pit, and that's where they put all the meth in. We also went through a phase when we didn't have a storage and we used the massive Benson trucks, in the pit as like temporary storage. So that could also be something that they're doing, right? You might have a shared garage somewhere where they tend to have something like that happening, but I don't know. Um, yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah, like you said, the ones you found, Lily, Flippy, Miguel, Bogo, Susie, and Mika, those are the only people that are on that business. I checked every other member, and none of them have access to the Miggy Motor company. So it's interesting that the ones that are in charge are the ones that have keys, to that place. Um, I gotta like, try to like ghost them for a bit and see if I can follow them around and find some stuff to confirm some things I know. Because I'd imagine after some people getting removed, like JJ, people like myself, like I wasn't the only one. Like they removed a bunch of folk. I imagine they swapped up a lot of their stuff, to not risk anything because they're pretty methodical with that stuff. they kicked out like a bunch of people. So I 100% think they'll probably move the other things around.
This fucking guy.
It's fine. Is there anything that you want me to check or want me to like figure out that you already have suspicions of?
Just that place, that zero gas place or whatever.
Okay.
But you need to also be careful because they're already suspicious of stuff like this. Like they're on edge.
Yeah, so back when they cooked before, how they did it at the time is they send in the cooking team, which is like usually 2 or 3 people, and then they have the rest circling in cars in the area, like from far, and check with binos and cameras and stuff from a distance. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but there was a lab at the time they had at the motel next to Harmony, you know, the little motel thing, like literally across from the bank, right? That got burned, like that got fucked by cops. So ever since then, like they've been very like you know, extra. It is interesting though that that lab was lost and they still have such a heavy presence in Sandy because that was also in Sandy, right? It's kind of crazy. How easy is it to get cameras, Fred? Is it just
He's getting 50 right now,
oh,
which he's gonna get 25 to BSK and 25 we're gonna keep after tsunami.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
If you need cameras, yeah. So, listen, sorry I left the meeting, but I just want to fix this Mario
No, you're
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And what did you fix?
But boy, he's not gonna sell
what'd
to
you
him.
fix?
He told him to go to Mega Mall.
He told him to go to Mega Mall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna when the storm hits, I'm gonna go through all the you know the 5-6 important people that are in charge of stuff. I'm gonna compare their MDWs and see what other businesses they have in common, and we can pinpoint like stuff that they use for because they're all gonna need access if they're gonna be useful for them, right? You can't just have Flippy have keys to one thing. Like if they're gonna do something,
Flippy, Miguel, and Susie all share the following businesses. Okay. CGI, Clucking Bell Farms. That's the only suspicious one other than the Miggy thing. Harmony Repairs, Hydra Pit, Dual Dragon, Miggy's Muffler and Tire, Pandia Espresso, Rat Shack, Snakehead Refinery. I don't know that one either. The Gift Shop, Uwu Cafe, Vulture La Culture Investments. So the only ones that seem suspicious at all, Clucking Bell Farms, Miggy's Muffler and Tire, and the Gift Shop. I don't know that one. And Snakehead Refinery. I don't know that one. But I didn't
Someone
look into
else-
the employment of those. Only Miggy's Muffler and Tire, which that one
yeah,
that has to be something.
yeah. I mean, I remember that being a thing when I was in Hydra too. So, what do you know about Jordan Walker?
Harmony.
How many guy?
Yeah. Now, do you know anything else about him and Hydra?
No.
They literally call him Hydra Dad. Like he's like the guy. I mean, he hates being called it, but people call him Daddy all the fucking time over there. He is like their like rich fucking, dad that comes in and bills him out on stuff, right? Every time something has happened that requires a large sum of money, or investment or anything, he's always the guy that forks the fucking money. Like, I'm telling you, like tens, 20s, and 30s of millions of dollars of shit.
So that's their forehead.
You wish. Like, he is stupid rich. Like, he can't compare. He probably is richer than all of Hydra combined.
No.
Every time something happened, he was always the one. Like, a war pops off, boom. He funds the majority of things. They want some cool shit, like crazy, like access, like vehicles. Like, he buys it all. Like, he's that guy. So, it's just keep an eye on him. You know, if you can find some stuff. He always just stays kind of clear from the gang stuff. He's very like clean in that regard. But it is very possible that when stuff gets tense and they start kind of like getting back into a corner with things, the more we find out, it might lean on him to hold something or stuff like that, right? So he's like kind of that little guy for them that's in the shadows. So if suddenly stuff pops up on his NW profile compared to now, you know that's some movement there, right? That could be interesting. I'll grab photos of all their profiles now, and then we can check every other day and see if anything changes. When they start moving out like houses or vehicles or fucking businesses and things start changing, we know they're making adjustments to what's happening, right?
Can any cop look at a investigation on the MDW?
Yeah, I think so. I think
with all the cops being set up a purple dinosaur, I mean,
Oh, you think it's really good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
For sure.
When,
see
hey,
it.
hey, hey, when did you get smoked, man? When did you get like so good? You know what I'm saying?
so. What's the speedy thing?
he's employed as a DOC now, so he's got
Wait,
access to the
how?
MDW.
Do you
What
think
the
we guys?
fuck?
Do you think we have to give something back for that?
No.
No.
Okay. You know what I really wish we had? I wish we had someone in on Aegis. Oh my god. Because Aegis can look at where every business stash is. Oh my god. We would be able to find it in like 2 minutes.
Bro.
I might know a guy. I gotta ask. Unlikely though.
That would be.
It's
that-
very
dude,
highly unlikely, but I'll try.
Go look at the people that are in there.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, people that don't like us.
I think after the whole mayoralship that ended for Lang and stuff, he's probably made some like, adjustments, tighten up a little bit. So we'll see. I'll have a look. How interested are you in their bench?
Their bench?
What? Who's bench?
Excuse me.
The bench?
Hydra doesn't have a bench.
No, but we know who does. We know who uses them.
You know where it is?
I think I have an area, because, yeah, I could figure it out. It wouldn't be too hard.
Okay. You need to listen to me. If at any point you find it, you tell me privately. You understand what I mean by privately?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll talk to you directly about sensitive stuff that we, till like you're ready to make it play, and then we'll make it public. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and if anyone wants to talk about it privately, we can talk about it privately.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
It's just it's gonna take a little bit of effort, and I might need your opinion on a few things as to how you want to figure it out. It's pretty risky. We could also wait after the whole lab saga is over
wait.
with.
We shouldn't put too much on our plate. We should wait.
Well,
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
That's why I
fair,
said it.
Step by step.
think about it like this though, right? If he already builds like a where it could possibly be, and then they figure out that we're trying to get their lab, and they start coming to shoot us, and it turns into a whole big thing.
Ming. We should look at me.
Privately.
Look at me.
Got it.
We should wait.
I'm 100% with Marty on the waiting thing. If you want to execute things correctly and the right way, we go step by step, baby steps. Focus on one thing first. We want
Everyone close your ears.
Okay.